Moving on now to news coming in from the national capital, where the Liquorgate dangle is escalating. Dinesh Arora, an accused in the case who's now turned approver, has reached Rouse Avenue Court. He will be recording his statement before the court today. It is an in-camera proceeding where his statement will be recorded inside the judge's chamber. Dinesh Arora, believed to be a close associate of Manish Sisodia, had put in a petition of wanting to turn witness and wanting to turn an approver in the case. He had accepted all allegations the CBI had made against him. So today's hearing, when he records his statement in the judge's chamber, is going to be extremely significant for the case. Ananya, my colleague, is now with me for more on this. Ananya, we're given to understand that hearing has begun. His statement is being recorded in the judge's chamber.
Well, yes, definitely. It's an in-camera hearing with anybody except for Dinesh Arora and his lawyers are not allowed inside the courtroom because it's an in-camera proceeding going on. The judge had, on the last date of hearing, ordered for an in-camera proceeding in this matter, saying that there is sensitivity involved, and that's the reason why there has to be in-camera hearing into this. And now what has happened is that he appeared before, in fact, Special CBI Judge M.K. Nagpal, and now his statement is being recorded inside the judge's chamber. Remember that whenever accused files an application for 306, that is seeking pardon, saying that he will cooperate in the investigation, and the CBI also moves plea subsequently for turning him to an approver into the particular case. Approver basically means that a witness, an accused who actually turns a witness into the case and reveals as to what happened during how the whole offense was committed. And now Dinesh Arora is exactly doing this. He is going out and giving out all details about how this whole act was committed. And in fact, remember that the Liquorgate scandal had exploded, and in fact, Manish Sisodia's name has also come in the Delhi Deputy Chief Minister over the excise policy of the Delhi government, and how there was a profiteering of around 12% that was being given out to the liquor vendors, and of which 6% was to be given out to various government officials. This was the allegation that the Central Bureau of Investigation is. And various arrests have been made. Vijay Nair, Sameer Mahindru by the Enforcement Directorate, Vijay Nair by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Then Dinesh Arora is the only person who was named as an accused into this particular case and was actually granted an anticipatory bail after the Central Bureau of Investigation had given out no objection, saying that he was cooperating in the investigation and has said that he will go on to cooperate, and had revealed certain. And remember, it's a very, very significant fact that the day when anticipatory bail plea was filed by Dinesh Arora, on the same very day, Vijay Nair was arrested by the Central Bureau of Investigation, and subsequently Sameer Mahindru was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate. So definitely, Arora is being a very, very big asset to
absolutely, and his alleged closeness or association with Manish Sisodia is also something that has politically sparked fireworks. The fact that he is going to be turning approver and he is recording the statement as we speak, and that really is significant. Ashish Mehershi, my colleague, also joins me for more on this. And Ashish, the fact that he has now turned approver, he is going to be spilling the beans as far as this entire case goes, also means that he has accepted the allegations the CBI made against him. Does that prima facie prove that there was some kind of wrongdoing?
So, the stamp of the court is still pending for him to turn approver. So, though he has, the CBI has filed an application that this man has decided to turn approver. You remember he was accused number 11 in the FIR that was filed. But subsequently, if you remember, as Ananya was saying, he is the only person till now who has not been arrested and given a bail. So he filed for an anticipatory bail. The CBI did not, oppose that anticipatory bail, saying that this man has helped us in investigation. He has, he's given vital details in the investigation, and subsequently we saw that there was a application filed under Section 306 of CRPC suggesting that he's looking forward for a pardon into this case. But subsequently, as you were saying that whether the wrongdoing has happened or not, it is visible that, that some sort of wrongdoing has happened, because if you see the remand applications that have been filed, whether it is in the case of Nair, whether it is in the case of Boinpalli Abhishek, whether it is in the case of Mahindru, whether it is in the case of the owners of Aurobindo Pharma, Sharath Reddy. So, if you go through this, the remand notes, it very clearly speaks that there was some sort of loss to the exchequer, and this this loss happened on number of counts, and subsequently there is some sort of gratification, or you can say some sort of bribery, which has ultimately landed into the hands of public officials. So what is he going to talk about today? That is going to be very important. important. We have to see what names he is giving before the court. It's, we all know that it's a very sensitive case, and that is why the statement is being recorded right in the chamber of the judge himself, Mr. Justice M.K. Napkal. And, it's an in-camera statement which is being recorded. So this is something really, really important which is happening as of now. What all names he's going to bring out, what was the conspiracy behind, what kind of money has exchanged hands, that is all going to come out in the investigation. So let's see how things move forward, but ultimately one can certainly say that this man is going to spill the beans, and it's going to bring embarrassment to certain big names in a few hours or so, because we're going to get some information, source-based information, once the statement is recorded.
Absolutely. The proceedings are in camera, which means the statement is being recorded in the judge's chamber. It's a matter of time before those details come out. For the moment, Ananya and Ashish, thank you so much for getting us the latest. With that, it's a wrap from me on this edition. Toya takes you